Good afternoon everyone and welcome to the second ever Moon Whales video. This time we'll be talking about Ethereum and the Ethereum graph and price action and what it's doing. Just want to say thank you to all the people that watched our first video and subscribed. It's very much appreciated. Thank you for all the comments as well. On the comments, there were a few who said although it was great, they wanted a bit more oomph from razzmatazz. Unfortunately, we're not about the razzmatazz, we're all about content, which is why our videos aren't going to be 40 minutes or 60 minutes with, bullshit. It's very much content focused based on the price action, and that's why we can just condense them to 5 or 10 minutes, because it is what the price is doing and what we think is going to happen, rather than crazy avatars or crazy music or sirens. So hopefully you can appreciate that and you can stick with us while we give you what we feel is going to be some of the best content out there. We've also got, in terms of content, we've also got a Discord community. The link is in the description. Please go and check it out. We've got a Bitcoin chat going on in there, an altcoin chat. We've got Twitter alerts where as soon as Michael Saylor or Elon Musk tweet, it does get updated. We've got Bitcoin TA, altcoin TA, which get updated pretty much daily. We also do requests, so if someone wants some technical analysis done on altcoin, we will do it more often than not. And one of the more exciting things is we share all our trades before we take them or as soon as we take them. It's completely free. So in our trades channels, you can see we've actually put in when we actually take a trade, as soon as we take it, what the stop loss is, how big of a position, what leverage it is, and then we update it regularly, showing how the profits coming in, how it's doing. You can see here, generally we've had pretty successful month coming back. We've had no losses from what I can see. We had one loss in May. Other than that, it's been pretty good. Again, it's completely free, so do go check it out. Okay, now on to the actual graph. So Ethereum has been behaving a little bit differently from Bitcoin. It's in this falling wedge. It's in this funnel, and you can see the funnel is getting wider, which means generally indicates an increase in volatility as we go down this graph. We have flipped support to resistance at the 618 fib line, 1618 fib line, which is now acting up resistance. But we've got this upper trend line which is confirmed, and so is the bottom. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touch points on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touch points for the top trend line. So it's a confirmed funnel. It is on a short-term time frame on the 1 hour, so you can trade it in terms of day trading. Flipping this over to the 4-hour graph, just change this there. You can see that Ethereum price has generally kept within the Fibonacci region. So you see here, we hit the bottom fib line, it bounced off, hit there, bounced off, and we've kept in this region. And even up here, it's been quite tight within the fib line and supports here. We have now, as I said, lost the 618, so it looks like more likely than not that we'll be heading downwards. One of the good things, bullish scenario, is that, if you can really call it that, although the whole graph is bearish at the moment, is we do have a bullish divergence here on the RSI on the 4-hour. You can see we sell a lower low there, and the RSI set a higher low, whereas the price set a lower low. So there is a bullish divergence going on the RSI. However, given what's going on with the stock market, the increased volatility expected this week, my lower targets for Ethereum would first be this fib line here, 1771, and then I've got this zone here between 1500 and the bottom fib line of 1400. Oh, there we go, as my main target. If we lose that, then it's going to 122 and then 985, I'm afraid. On the upper side, if things do flip round, we are looking at potentially testing back up here. That's if we can flip the 618 back into support, we'll be then testing the 200% fib line and then potentially moving up. However, the likelihood, based on what the graph's been doing, as you can see, we've been selling lower highs each time. We've hit resistance, been rejected. We're in a descending wedge. We've had support flipped into resistance, and that's a golden ratio support as well. So there's three big things there that are pointing to a greater likelihood of the price falling than going up. In terms of some bullishness long term, we do, if you want to talk very long term, there was this article from Goldman Sachs where this elite Goldman price gives high chance Ethereum will eclipse Bitcoin. And essentially what this is about is the fact that you can create DeFi apps and you can create contracts, smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain. And so they're expecting, well, one of the analysts is expecting a flippening Ethereum to increase, to Ethereum market cap to overtake Bitcoin's after 2025. Other bullish news would be here. You can see you've got BitBull Capital COO, who has given a price estimate of 100,000 2025. Personally, I think that's not realistic. I think that's very optimistic, very, very optimistic. We've also had this here where it's a 35 panelists predicting Ethereum with the most widely transacted digital currency by the end of 2022. And a price range of $20,000, which I think is a little more realistic for 2025. Now, the other thing that's happening on Ethereum is the fact that we'll be launching the EP1955, forgive me if I've got that number wrong, in a few days on the testnet. What that means is it will turn into a deflationary token. I'm sure you guys know a bit more than me on the actual technicalities of that, but in short, it means Ethereum will get burnt at regular intervals. So that's ETH tokens getting burnt. So in theory, that should push the price up as well. Okay, those are all long term. We're talking about right now what the price could do, though. It's more likely to go downwards. Hopefully that gives you some clarity into what Ethereum is doing, what the current trend is, and what's going on. If you like that content, if you like our content, please do hit subscribe, like this video, and hit the notification bell.